Hi, and by now you've probably asked yourself, why have those idiots misspelled the name of their company and domain name? Well, I wanted to record this video to explain why it's Stuccco.com instead of Stuccco.com with two C's. So there are two main reasons for this. The first reason is because we were poor. When we first started out, we loved the domain name Stuccco.com. We still do. But when we went out to try to secure the domain name, we realized it cost a cool $100,000. Now, when we started this venture, that was about $100,000 that we didn't have. And we certainly weren't going to spend it on a silly domain name. So we went back to the drawing board. But we really liked Stuccco.com, and we liked that name as a company. So we had an epiphany, and we realized, why don't we just add a third C? Because each C actually represents a primary activity that you can do on the site. So that's the second reason we went with this, Stuccco.com, with three C's, is that each C represents a primary activity. Now let's jump into what each of these C's represents. All right? So the first C represents create. You can create in one of two ways on Stuccco, by posting photos or written posts. Okay, so these can be photos of an existing space before, during, or after you've designed it. They can be a photo of somebody else's space that serves as inspiration for you. A written post is like a mini blog post or a status update. You can poll members of the community asking them for design advice, like, which sofa to buy or what color to go for in a master bathroom. Or they could be how-to or tutorial-based posts, giving back to the community, sharing something that you've learned. So that's the first C. The second C stands for collect. Okay? Think about the word collect as being synonymous with the word save. And specifically, it's saving photos to albums, or we refer specifically to as collection albums. Now, if you've spent any time on Pinterest, and Lord knows I've spent way too much time, you're familiar with the concept of pinning things to boards. That's like saving photos or similar photos to an album. All right, so the equivalent on Stuccco is sticking things to collection albums. And anytime you see a little icon that is it looks like a box with a plus in it, it's supposed to be a sticky note, that means that that photo is eligible to be stuck to a collection album. You can create as many albums as you want, and those albums will be listed on your Stuccco profile so that you or someone else can easily reference those photos in the future. All right, so that's the second C. And the third C, which is last but certainly not least, stands for collaborate. Stuccco is an extremely social site, and there are a lot of different ways that you can collaborate within it. You can exchange messages, either with fellow homeowners or with a designer that you've hired. You can comment on photos or written posts. You can hire a designer. Sorry guys, I'm really not good at talking and writing at the same time. You can hire a designer, just believe me, that says hire. And there's a lot of collaboration that happens as you work with an e-designer. Everything's streamlined on Stuccco in that way. And you can also join Interior Secrets. Interior Secrets is our membership program on Stuccco that teaches you the skills so that you can learn how to design your own beautiful rooms. And there is a community component of Interior Secrets that allows you to interact with members with fellow members and ask them for design advice, or even ask e-designers for design advice, and they'll pop in there and provide their professional free advice 24/7, 365. So this is a very social layer within Stuccco as well. So there are a lot of different ways to collaborate. So those are the two reasons that we've got Stuccco.com instead of Stuccco.com. We were poor, and each C actually represents a primary activity that you can do on the site. So now you know. Thanks for watching.